Hey guys, Basil here with BTech, comparing the Porsche designed Huawei Mate 9 with a Google Pixel XL. The Pixel XL is the flagship Android phone running Android 7, but this runs Android 7 too. We're seeing more Nougat phones around. Both have 5.5-inch Quad HD AMOLED screens, so the Porsche designed phone is a little bit curved, giving it that little bit of an edge. Not quite as curved as the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge though. You can see head on, they both look pretty similar in terms of size. The Mate 9 kind of just comes in a little bit smaller. The right hand side, volume rockers and power buttons, USB Type-C at the base of both phones. In addition, you've got bottom firing speakers, 3.5mm headphone jack on the Mate 9. Left hand side, SIM card slot. Up at the top, 3.5mm jack on the Pixel XL. You've got infrared remote control on the Mate 9 Porsche Edition. Around the back of the phones, you've got cameras, 12.3 megapixels on the Pixel XL and a fingerprint scanner. Dual cameras around the back of the Mate 9 Porsche Edition. You have a 12 megapixel camera as well as a 20 megapixel camera. One RGB and one monochrome. Optical image stabilization as well, which is a really nice touch. Both can shoot 4K video too. The Porsche design Mate 9 looks really, really nice and deep. Inside, Android has Pixel Launcher on the Pixel XL versus the Emotion UI 5 experience on the Porsche design Mate 9. Emotion UI 5 is much improved over its predecessor. You can see you've got a two-tier notifications tray. I can also jump into the settings and we can reintegrate our applications tray, which is a first for Emotion UI. Very, very neat stuff. On top of that, you can also expect multitasking, split screen multitasking. So that's taking an element from Android Nougat. And finally, you can expect two instances of the same application, such as Facebook, etc. So that means you can have two WhatsApps, two Facebooks too. There are other cool features. Check out my top 5 features of Emotion UI if you want to dive into those. As far as performance goes, Huawei also says that the Mate 9 is not going to slow down thanks to that Kirin 960 on board. It intelligently gets to know what app you're opening next. Sounds like crazy, futuristic stuff. What you can therefore, I'd assume, expect is after 18 or so months, better performance in the Pixel XL. But we haven't really seen anyone use a Pixel XL or a Snapdragon 821 device for that long. So stay tuned. When we've used both, we'll come back to them in a long-term test. On top of that, you have different power under the hood in terms of RAM. 4 gigabytes versus 6 gigabytes and different storage capacities. One of my real gripes with the Pixel XL is it's 32 gigabytes of onboard memory. That is nothing. That's by comparison to 256 gigabytes under the hood of the Mate 9 Porsche Edition. And it's expandable, whereas the Pixel XL, unfortunately, is not. So that ultimately means that the Porsche design Mate 9 is really killing it in terms of specs, and that also continues on to battery life. Just over 3,400 milliamps versus 4,000 milliamps under the hood. That said, you will be paying more for it. At the highest capacity variant, the Pixel XL is going to set you back 819 sterling, whereas you'll be paying around 1,350 euros for the Porsche Edition Mate 9. So it is a fair bit more expensive. So what do you value? All the specs under the sun are a stock Android experience. Is it going to be the 12.3 megapixel camera with no OIS or the 20 megapixel camera dual setup with OIS? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Like this video, click like the channel, subscribe. It's how you're going to stay on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching BTech.